You're listening to the Geriatric Mamas podcast with Jessica Rosé
and Sonia Tapley.
Welcome to episode 100. Oh my God.
We made it to 100.
That is 100 times we followed through.
100 times we had to try to sound intelligent.
100 times we got our fucking shit together.
100 times we had just iced coffee instead of any other kind of beverage.
I don't know about that one.
It sounded convincing though.
Did it?
Yeah.
Too.
I feel like it did.
100 times that I was like down to the wire of editing and literally giving you a heart attack if we were gonna go live in time.
Yeah, waking up at 4 a.m. to make sure it still went live.
Yeah.
No problem.
100 weeks of planning episodes and figuring out WTF we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, and basically every Sunday.
Every Sunday at 2. We did it.
We did it.
We're here. And now we quit.
Yeah,
just
kidding. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's been a crazy ride. It's been wild.
It has.
Yeah.
It has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot. I now can say that I am a content creator.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are vloggers.
Yep. We're bloggers.
Bloggers and vloggers.
And advertisers.
I'm a video editor.
We're marketers.
I'm an audio engineer.
I'm an editor.
You are definitely an editor. And you're a manager.
Yeah, I'm a manager. What else?
And we're podcasters, obviously.
Yeah.
Business owners, sorta. Ish.
Sorta-ish.
Ish.
I mean, we put our whole heart right into it, you know?
We really did. And I think, like, you know, it's definitely been a passion project for sure.
You might have noticed that there's a giant object missing from my dining room that was...
I did. Where did her car go?
Yeah, so Annabelle's Minnie Mouse car, we needed a grand gesture for her birthday. Like, she's got a million things for Mike and I.
Yeah.
But we just kind of give them to her.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we saved a couple little things for her birthday, but we needed a grand gesture. And so we went, like, the day of her birthday party and picked out an electric car for her. We knew she wanted one, and my grandmother had actually suggested it because she was asking me for ideas of what she could get Annabelle. She normally gets all the grandkids something pretty significant for their birthdays.
Yeah.
The great-grandkids. And so I gave her a whole list of things. A car wasn't on it. She picked out the cutest picnic table that has, like, you know, we've talked about it in other episodes.
Yeah.
But it has room for, like, water or sand in the middle. And it has an umbrella to keep her safe from the sun.
It's so cute, and it's aesthetically appropriate.
It is aesthetically pleasing. They have, oh my gosh, I'll just link it in our show notes. Because it's just so cute. You have, like, 3 color options, and they're all just great. But, so she decided to go with that, and then once it arrived at her house, she was like, I wish I had just gotten her one of those big electric cars that she could drive around. And I was like, maybe that's what Mike and I will get her. And she's like, oh, good. I'm glad someone's going to get her one. And I was like, yeah. And so it's been sitting, we live in this tiny apartment. We're in the process of building, but we're living in this tiny apartment, and it's been blocking our dining room table.
She was, like, basically driving, like, 4 feet.
Yeah.
From, like,
and then she would hit
the
the couch
to the living room, then backing up, then forward again.
And, like, Mike's like, honey, you need to learn how to drive because you keep banging into things. And she's like, I'm trying.
She's like a little old lady on the road.
She has, like, road rage, and she's in her living room.
What? Janet?
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, they took the car for its final apartment circle and loaded it in the car, and my grandmother is at a banquet with her friend right now, and they brought it over to my grandmother's house and left it there. And I don't know.
So, like, she has no idea.
She has no idea.
Surprise!
I was like, she's the one who thought this was a fabulous idea.
Yeah.
So why
I
not?
don't see what the problem is.
Right.
Ask and you shall receive, right?
Right,
Isn't that how it goes?
I don't know where he left it. Like, he might have put it in the shed, or
No, I hope it's, like, right there.
Yeah.
I hope it's parked in her parking spot, actually. Like, in the driveway.
Yeah. There it is. Minnie Mouse in all of her glory.
That is the best.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So now I can actually see my dining room.
Yeah, I did notice it looked very spacious. I was like, I can move around.
Yeah.
What is missing in here?
Yeah, we had to take the stroller out for the car because the car is kind of enormous.
Yeah.
So we had to take the stroller out. So that's currently in its spot in the dining room, but as soon as they come home, that's going in the car.
Yeah.
So I'll finally like my dining room.
I mean, it makes more sense. She's she's at your grandmother's a few days a week.
Yeah.
Her grandmother has that giant backyard. Yeah. It's a really safe little area, so it totally makes sense that that's,
and now
she's going to get way more use of it there.
One thing I really like in the summer, even more than the winter, is cooking fresh at home. And so now I'll actually be able to like enjoy my dining room table.
What are some of the things that you love cooking in the summer? Because for me, I come alive in the fall. That's me. That's my jam. That's where I'm just like, oh my god, I'm all about the chilies and everything pumpkin and spices and spice cakes and cinnamon. And summer, I'm like, just stick me in a moo-moo in the corner and leave me alone. Like, I can't think of anything. I'm like, what, a cucumber sandwich?
Right,
like,
exactly.
It's just too hot.
It's more like salads. It's
like, oh, definitely salads.
I want, like, it'll usually be like a barbecue protein is what I want.
Okay, yeah, I can feel that.
With a salad, even if that's a potato or a macaroni salad, but I want to try to stick to Whole Foods as much as possible. So instead of macaroni salad, it'll probably be potato salad. We'll see how that goes. I mean,
I love when you said like protein on the grill. I love lemon pepper chicken on the grill.
With a salad,
really good. Yeah, and drop it into it like a Caesar salad, like a little drizzle of lemon. It's really good.
We need to do that soon.
Clearly, I haven't eaten today.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, so what are you going to cook?
Now we need to do that soon. We'll have to put it on the grill at your parents' house.
Yeah. We're having lobster tonight. I'm excited.
That is so exciting.
I know.
Yum.
Yum. I cannot get enough lobster. I feel like since I've been in Maine, it's been like at least like 3 times a month I've been having like a lobster roll.
You need it.
I'm just like, I just need it. Lobster is my favorite food, and it just worked out that I was born in Maine. Yeah. It's like, here it is.
Yeah. I mean, there are just so many amazing places to get it fresh. Like, obviously.
It's so weird to me, the places in Maine that don't sell it fresh.
Right.
That it's like frozen. Like, your backyard is the Atlantic Ocean. What are you doing? You are literally in the lobster capital of the world. Right. Why are you freezing lobster? Where are you getting this from?
It doesn't taste good when it's frozen.
No, you can tell.
It tastes really, really oddly fishy.
It does, and it's kind of mushy too. Yeah. I've noticed. I remember when we first became besties, and I went to your house after work one day. I don't remember what we were doing before or whatever, but I was about to get ready to head home, and your mom had just come home from work, and she's like, she was just like so chill about it. She's just like, well, I feel like getting some lobster. You guys want to go to Ken's? Let's go to Ken's. I want a lobster. Yeah. And like, she was just so like casual about it. Yeah. Like, that's just like the life in Maine. It's just like, no big deal. It's just lobster, not a big deal.
Exactly. And since we're local, we know all the right spots to get it for a good deal. Like, even if you're just gonna go and get it from a lobsterman, like, my grandmother can probably tell you where to get it cheapest. Yeah. It's so funny. I think definitely Ken's Place has, like, the cheapest lobster. It's so good. It's so fresh.
It's so good. So good. All right. Well, now that I'm officially starving.
Yeah. Are you guys just getting lobster and, like, bringing it to your house?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they have a bunch of lobsters. We're cooking it up. Yeah. They got 20 lobsters. Yeah. So we have 20 lobsters coming, and then because like the extra, we're gonna clean it all. Yeah. And then use the extra to make lobster rolls. Yeah. So that's why. But yeah, I'm excited.
You can probably put away a few.
I can put away well, they're gonna be the small ones too. Because it's a little bit more tender when they're smaller, and I think that's what's in season right now. Maybe I don't know, but they call them the chicks. That's what they are. Yeah. So they're not that big, first of all. So if I come back and say, like, I threw back 10 lobsters, like, I'm not my 600-pound lifing it over here. Right. It's just, they're like, just like they're just like a respectable size lobster. And let's be real, there's not like a shit ton of meat in a lobster. Yeah. You get the claws, which is the best, and then you have the tail. Yeah. And I don't sit there. I don't waste my time with the legs. Yeah. I know a lot of people will like suck on the legs.
No,
that's not me. That's not my thing. No,
no. And it took me basically half or more of my life at this point to like lobster.
Really?
So, like, when we went out for our wedding anniversary, we went where we went, because we had celebrated a part of our wedding there, but also because I wanted a whole lobster out.
Yeah.
Annabelle's car was in the dining room, so I didn't want to have a lobster here.
No.
So we went out, and I ate...
You don't eat a lobster with a Minnie Mouse car convertible in your kitchen.
No, you don't.
No.
And so I didn't eat the whole thing. I couldn't eat it. Mike ate part of it because I just couldn't finish it.
You're a disgrace.
I know.
To the state of Maine.
I know. I know. Am I even a
Did you know that, and I learned this, so I stayed at, was it the Charles Hotel, like, many years ago, and it used to be a prison. And we learned at the Charles Hotel that prison, what they used to serve inmates back, literally, we're talking, like, I don't even know. I'm not even going to give it decade because I'm just going to be wrong. But lobster is what they would serve them, because there was a time where lobsters, I mean, they're technically bottom feeders.
Yes.
And so they would serve them like as if it was like nothing.
Right.
So these prisoners they all had views of, like, most of them had views of, like, the Back Bay, and they were eating lobster all day. I'm like, I'm sorry,
crazy.
but what crime do I need to commit to have that life? Like, I would thrive.
Yeah, 100%.
I can do that.
And then how did they realize lobster was delicious?
I don't know, but somehow it transformed itself from just a crustacean to a delicacy. Yeah. No, here it is. We're so off topic.
I mean, we just went on.
We just went on. As we do. Mamas, I love a full and silky texture in my face creams because they feel so healing and comforting to my dry, thirsty skin. Well, the award-winning, best-selling, lightweight moisture release water cream by Honest Beauty called Hydrogel Cream refreshes and cools my skin on application and leaves a dewy finish. As I mentioned on the Hope-isode, Kathy's story, I love mixing Hydrogel Cream into my foundation for a healthy-looking glow. Infused with jojoba and squalene to help hydrate and soothe thirst, plus 2 sizes of hyaluronic acid to help soften and firm, reducing the appearance of fine lines. Honest Beauty's Hydrogel Cream will provide a beautiful glow for very dry skin. We're leaving the link below in our show notes. Drink up, mamas.
Mamas, I want to have rosé all day, have fun, and let myself live a little without feeling drunk or feeling hungover the next day. So I treat myself by adding rosé tinted glasses to my sparkling water or lemonade. If you're like me and you're looking for calm daytime energy while feeling alert, present, and uplifted because, well, you know, you're a mom now. Adaptogenic and antioxidant-rich ingredients make rosé tinted glasses from Apothecary great for those battling feelings of stress and looking to curb signs of aging with improved skin tone and moisture. Its tincture format makes it easy to drop wherever you're making it. It's perfect for busy working moms, busy stay-at-home moms who are looking for mood and energy support on the go. We're leaving a link below and in our show notes. So cheers, mamas!
Okay, well, now that we got all of that talk out of the way, I literally cannot believe I was driving over here and I was just thinking about, like, from when this started, and I remember calling you and I'm like, okay, so hear me out. I have an idea. I know we were thinking of doing Chasing Motherhood, but we're both mamas now. And we feel old AF, and everybody's calling us geriatric, so why not lean into it? What if we're the geriatric mamas?
Right.
And I wasn't sure how you're going to take it, but I mean, you seem to love it.
Yeah, no,
and
I thought it was hilarious.
I just remember recording our first episode. I feel like I looked at it as like a therapy session. Like, I just fully unloaded everything. Like, I gave so many details.
My God.
I cannot go back. I know I probably should at some point. It's so much TMI. Like, I know at some point I should go back and listen to the very first episode, but I can't. Like, it's just so cringy to me.
It's so funny.
It's so funny, but also kind of like, do
we need to delete those first couple episodes?
I don't think so.
And then re-record them?
No, I don't think so. I think they need to be there.
Yeah.
It is our start. as cringy as it is to us, I think it is helpful to some people.
Yeah, we
because
get a lot of comments on
we
those.
do, of like, wow, you're so raw, you're so honest from the start. And I'm like, I know.
Right.
About
like,
that.
Oops. Yeah, and it's funny because I felt that way. I think I realized after we went live.
Mm-hmm.
And like, because we had banked up 10 episodes before we went live, and we went live with 5 episodes right away, and I was like, oh my god, all of our like really deeply personal and raw information is out there.
And I literally, like, let's be real. I literally, my socials, I was like being so strategic of what I would share. I only shared the good stuff. I didn't want to share the struggle. That's not my jam. I personally don't like letting people into the darkness and the shit that's going on. And so for me, I was just staying in the light and just staying in all the fun and positive stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, just having everything out there for strangers and people that like maybe were just curious that I, used to be close with in high school or in a former life or whatever. That was it was a little uncomfortable. It was scary. It was like, how are they going to take this? But I feel like for the most part, people seem to have been like, they welcomed it with open arms. They seem to have been very receptive to it. And a lot of people that I wasn't even aware were struggling, started coming forward and being like, wow, thank you for sharing this. I actually was going through this as well. And I had no idea you were dealing with this. And I also had a miscarriage. And, I didn't know that this was happening. And I too am struggling. And so that was really rewarding.
Yeah. Definitely same. And I mean, it's like there are acquaintances who you get closer with because they're either going through it and they know you have to, or they have a story to tell you that they want to share, or they might even have something slightly related or whatever, and they just want some clarity or someone to talk to.
What would you say is your favorite episode? And you might have a few, but what do you think was like your favorite episode out of all of the 100 episodes?
There's so many, but definitely the past lives.
Oh my god, I was going to say the past lives. Yes, that's my favorite episode too.
Yeah. Maybe we need to just start talking about
I know, maybe that's the direction. That's the shift.
Yeah. I know Kay said it's one of her favorite episodes too.
Okay, so that's good to know.
Yeah, it was just really cool. It's just, people are kind of leaning into that, and I didn't know people were leaning into it until we started leaning into it, and then I was like, oh, there's a whole world of this out there.
Yeah.
And I remember at one point we had talked about it a long, long time ago, and then we just never were into it, and then all of a sudden we got into it, and it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Well, when you start seeing all these parallels to things that you literally can't ignore, and it just makes so much sense, it's no longer a conspiracy, and there's something there. So it's like, okay, let's explore this a little more. Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorites. And honestly, too, and I don't know if it's just because we just recently did it, but Ginger's episode is definitely up there for me, too. Because it was just really raw and honest, and I'm just so appreciative of her for just sharing that and being so open, because she didn't have to be. So I love that she's using her story to help other people.
She's definitely a very inspirational person. So I feel like it's definitely going to help people, and I'm so glad that's her platform or one of them. For her pageantry. Yeah.
I also really liked Courtney's episode too.
Yeah. That was just, it was also inspirational. It's just like anyone who's gone through loss is going to feel so seen and heard. And also, it must have felt nice to get that story out as well, so that everyone could kind of fully understand how she was feeling.
And not a lot of people talk about loss either. It's usually the times that you hear people talk about loss is after they've achieved what they wanted to get out of it. So after they've gotten their quote unquote happy ending is when they finally like talk about, well, this is what I went through to get here. So to hear from somebody who
didn't have that kind of a happy ending.
This is my loss that I went through. This is my heartache, my pain that I went through, and my happy ending, I still got my happy ending. It just looked it just looks a little different than what I thought it was going to be. I think is very, very, very powerful. And a lot. It's just so helpful. I'm
Yeah.
sure it helped a lot of people.
Right. And that
Yeah.
was one of the first and only times we talked about when your happy ending looks different than what you thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And so that was a really powerful episode.
Agreed. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey mamas, are you someone who's 35 plus and struggled with fertility, endured a miscarriage, experienced heartbreaking fostering or adoption challenges, or were perhaps flat out told by a doctor that you will never conceive naturally, and despite the odds, eventually found your happy ending by becoming a mama?
Send us your story at geriatricmamas.com. We would love to feature your journey to motherhood on a future Geriatric Mamas episode.
So we're at episode 100.
Mm-hmm.
And this comes with some updates.
Yeah.
So our first big update, Sonia, do you want to kick this off?
So we're going to be hitting pause on full-length weekly episodes.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely going to be coming back for really special guests as they come up. And as these topics we feel like need to be talked about, and definitely like hope-episode kind of situations too. But we're really going to be focusing more on real-time connection on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is where our people are. They're scrolling.
They are. They're millennial mamas.
Yeah.
And a lot of them truly, and let's be honest too, a lot of them are working remotely.
Mm-hmm.
It's not common now for people to go into the office every day. And I know for me,
Yeah.
I was listening religiously to My Favorite Murder
Mm-hmm.
and all these different podcasts on my way to and
Right.
from work.
Right.
And when I stopped driving to work every day,
Yeah.
I just dropped off a lot of those.
Right. Things
a lot of the
definitely
shows.
changed as far as
They
entertainment.
shifted.
Yeah.
But our followers are doom scrolling
Yeah.
when they can,
Yeah.
when the littles are napping.
They're
or,
therapeutically just,
yeah.
they're just trying to get their heads back on.
Yeah, they're getting quick
Mhm.
life updates and highlights and stuff from quick reels and stories and posts, and so
And sending them
that's
to their besties in the group chat.
exactly. And so
Mhm.
that's where the majority of our followers are.
Yeah.
And so this is not a like ending things. We're not.
No.
This is literally us taking a pause to do a little glow up.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a little bit of a shift, a little bit of
Yeah.
a shake up.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the process of a rebrand. For those
Yeah.
of you who have been following our Instagram, you might have noticed some color changes and some of our schemes of everything. The flow of our feed is starting to look a
Yeah.
little different.
Yeah.
So that was indication of change.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some other exciting things coming soon as well.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think our goal here is to
Go where the
Just
people are.
go where I want to be where the people are.
See, we are millennials. We are true millennials.
but we're going to go where the people are.
Yeah.
Let's try to build our brand,
Mhm.
build back better, build our
Mhm.
brand up a bit more,
Mhm.
and then we're going to come back
yeah.
to doing the weekly episodes. So this is not
Yeah.
going away.
Mm-hmm.
We're just taking a pause, build up the foundation a little bit stronger,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back fully blown the F up.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Geriatrically.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll have reels, we'll have
Mhm.
carousels, we'll have memes.
Mhm.
We'll have blog posts.
Mhm.
I mean, we're gonna trauma dump for sure.
Oh, totally. And we're still gonna have occasional guests. So if we have a guest that reaches out, we're still gonna keep that live on our website. So
Mhm.
please still keep reaching out with your episode ideas, or if you want to be a guest, still do. This isn't done.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you want to be a guest, we're still gonna do guest episodes
Right.
when they make sense.
Mhm.
Or we may decide to still bring you on and not necessarily do a full episode, but just do a quick little mini episode for Insta,
Yeah.
or maybe just, our socials.
Right. Same energy, just shorter format,
Yeah.
basically. We also have something special in the works for women who are still on their journey to their miracle baby.
Mhm.
So we're really excited about this.
Yeah.
Just came up with the idea of doing a toolkit
Yeah, so those of you that are actually listening to the podcast, we are not announcing this on our socials yet.
Yeah, no.
So if you are listening to the podcast, then you have a VIP pass of early intel, of a little soft, I don't know if this is a soft launch necessarily, but it's just a little sneak peek behind the curtain of what we are also in the works of.
Yes. So Jessica came up with the idea of a toolkit, and during our fertility journeys, we were both so OCD because it felt like life or death for us.
Yeah.
This was kind of like our last shot at becoming moms, and we knew that going in. We knew that talking to our doctors and our nurses, so we were really good at not letting anything fall between the cracks. And so this toolkit is going to have a lot of those kinds of tidbits in it, along with like the big pieces of information about fertility.
Yeah.
It's like there's just everything in there.
It's everything you could possibly need from start to finish of your fertility journey, from emotional support, physical, mental health, tracking,
cycle syncing, questions to ask your doctors, unconventional questions to ask doctors,
supplements,
naturopathic stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
When to go to a doctor, you know,
all
exactly.
the things.
All the things. So we'll keep you updated on social media as things progress. They're progressing very quickly, I will say. I mean, we've had a couple week hiatus as far as that goes, just because of 4th of July and summer fun. But yeah, we're on it.
We are on it. It's kind of turning into
a novel.
It is kind of actually turning into a book, if we're being honest.
I mean, but we always go off on tangents.
We really do. Yeah.
But this is good tangent. These are useful tangents.
Yeah.
It's like things that will actually help you get pregnant, you know? So, yeah, we hope you love it, and we'll keep you posted on details. And there's still very much the possibility of a luteal phase murder-esque coffee table book.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
We just have a lot of research to do.
But now that we're not doing weekly episodes, we have the time.
All the time.
To devote into this.
Yeah, except for we're also OCD about how our reels look. So we might...
Yeah, I know. But watch us, like, end up taking this new shift is actually taking more time out of it.
But that's fine, because we're producing more.
Yeah.
You know? So it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get it done.
It's like a bittersweet thing, because it's like, at first when we started talking about doing this, I'm just like, damn, like it just kind of felt a little off. But the more I think about it, the more it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, we need to lean in.
Last summer when you were home and we hadn't seen each other in like such a long time, it was like a year and a half since we saw each other, and we were just so excited that we were physically in person hanging out, that we like just started cranking out reels of ourselves, the kids, and just like having a good time. And we really did that more for ourselves.
Yeah.
It was kind of self-indulgent.
It was just fun, but then our engagement popped the fuck off on Insta.
Yeah, people liked it. And then we also got like memos from friends and family like, oh my god, that was so funny, you guys need to do more.
Yeah.
So
we hear you. We heard you. And we are doing more.
Exactly.
Yeah. And this isn't something that we've taken lightly either. This is something that we've actually been brainstorming for several months now. The start of the year, I don't know if those of you who've been listening remember, but one of I think it was our New Year's episode, or one of our earlier episodes in January, we did say that we had some fun things that we were strategizing and planning. We were going to shake things up a bit. So this is what we have decided, and this is what we're coming to. So this isn't a decision that was made overnight or anything. This is just something that it's taken a lot of thought, and strategically we think this is our best move. Yeah. So
we'll probably still be convening on Sundays, recording reels and stuff.
Oh yeah, this is not stopping.
Yeah. It will be like, because we have to crank out like 2 or 3 just to have them up for the week. You know? Yeah. We'll just change our outfits, change our sunglasses, and, you know.
That means I still have to wear a bra at least once a week.
It means you're going to have to pack like 3 outfits to come over here. We'll touch on that later.
Yeah, that's just...
We'll get into the details.
We'll get into the details. We'll figure that out.
So thank you so much for being our ride or dies.
Courtney. Kate.
shout out to the listeners, the DMers, the ones who have laughed, cried, and shared the podcast and our social pages with friends and family.
You've made us feel seen in the middle of fertility heartbreak, mom guilt, and full-blown hormonal meltdowns. And we're not going anywhere.
We're here. So follow us on Geriatric_Mamas on Instagram and join the Facebook community at Geriatric Mamas. We have the Facebook page and the Facebook group. And a while ago, we had made the shift to the fertility mostly for the Facebook group. So you'll see our other types of content on our Facebook page.
100 episodes later, we're actually just getting started. I know this feels a little off.
Yeah, our follow-through will look different.
Yeah, we're still following through, just differently.
Right.
We're going to be back in your ears weekly once we've built the stage. But for now, you can meet us on the scroll.
And I for sure will be meeting all of you on your scrolls as well. So I guess we should probably say if you're not following us on Instagram and Facebook yet, fix that because you really need to.
Yeah.
That's where we're going to be. So get on that.
Get on it. So thank you for listening.
Yes.
Be sure to tune in
On social.
on social.
On geriatricmamas.com. On Instagram, like I just said, Geriatric_Mamas. Also TikTok. And on YouTube at Geriatric Mamas. If we put anything on there, it could be shorts because you can post like your you can post your reels and stuff on there. So we might keep that going. And then X at Geriatric Mamas, and follow our group page on Facebook, Geriatric Mamas.
And like I said earlier, still please, if you have a topic idea that you think would be fun for us to bring up, if you are interested on coming on, we are still open to doing episodes when they make sense. So you can go to our website to submit your story. Just simply click be a guest.
Yeah, be a guest or send us your story.
Or send us your story. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So bye-bye.